J Cafe, so I'm gonna wrap up with the cons of the machine. Okay, it's an entry-level machine. That's not a bad thing, but with entry-level machines, you have limitations. Number one, the 58 millimeter portafilter, I could keep my hand right on this group head. I mean, I don't recommend it, but what I'm telling you is if it was a different 58 millimeter machine, I'd have some severe burns in my fingers. So the group head itself doesn't get very hot. Also, no PID, no temperature control. You use the machine the way it's given to you by the manufacturer. Again, somebody who wants more control of their temperatures and their boiler and their steam wand and their hot water and their extraction, they're not going to get that with this machine. So there's a trade-off. You have a simple machine, but you have to use, again, what MDK Mandike has provided for you. The other cons are the order of these buttons. So again, this is double shot, this is single shot. These two aren't really a problem, but the steam wand here is activated over here. I have to remember to come over this way. Again, not a huge learning curve, but what would be so hard if the steam jet button was like right over the steam, and what would be so difficult if the hot water button was over the hot water, which should be here. So I just find that a little navigationally a little odd. Not the worst thing in the world. Other cons of the machine, there aren't that many. It's easy to clean. It's just, you know, for people who want, again, they really want that ultimate espresso extraction. They want the hot portafilter and they want the hot group head, and you know, because there is a difference when you do when you run, you know, cold and hot together as opposed to a hot, you know. And again, the steam, now, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. The steam is on or it's off, and it does take a minute, you know, like any other steam wand would. It's not instant steam. You could tell already about 7 seconds went by. And the residual water is in there, and it's waiting. Ah, now we have steam, okay? So priming that steam, it's a little slow. That might be an issue. For a person like me that uses barista oat milk, I have to make sure all that water is, you know, it's really bled out of there. But I also don't have control of the rate of steam. Like there's no knob. So I'm not really a fan of steam on, steam off without that. I like to have that control. That's a personal thing. This hot water gets very hot. That is not a con, that is a pro. But to wrap up, again, you get what you pay for at a $500, $600 price point. This really is an excellent starter machine. Evan J Cafe.